Before we delve into the endless wisdom of Bambi Baaba and the mystery surrounding his abrupt passing, let us ignite a flame of remembrance for our dearly beloved Bambi Baaba, Mama Nazabu, Nabalinda, Mugabe, Damina, Tata Wabana, and others. Their passing and disappearance have filled our hearts with sorrow, stirring deep feelings of loss. Each name whispered carries a powerful story, a legacy that inspires us to carry on. They were not just taken, they were brutally stolen by impostors hungry for power. This left behind a trail of grief, unanswered questions, and a void in our hearts. However, we must find strength, honor them, and continue their legacy. The flame of remembrance symbolizes our enduring love and respect for them. As we embrace Baba's wisdom and mourn, we derive strength from their memories. Their spirit guides us, reminding us to stand firm against injustice. Together, we ensure their sacrifices were not in vain, and their legacy shines on. Their spirit lives on in us, guiding us through the darkness and reminding us to stand firm against injustice. Together, we can ensure that their sacrifices were not in vain and that the light of their legacy will never be extinguished. There will never be a moment when we cease to hold in high esteem or stop regarding the profound wisdom and guidance that Bambi Baaba has imparted to us. His wisdom, often revealed, is seemingly impossible to fully internalize. This is not due to complexity, but because of the limitation of our finite cognitive faculties to fathom the infinite reality. Bambi Baaba represents an ever self-perfecting perfection that eludes understanding. He emphasized that wisdom is a process of continuous learning and growth, and humility is crucial. His guidance encourages respect for all life forms and the environment. He advises us to cultivate compassion and recognize the interconnectedness of all beings. Bambi Baaba underscores the importance of self-reflection and introspection. He believes wisdom comes from within, through a journey of self-discovery that requires patience and perseverance. Bambi Baaba inspires us to live a meaningful life, grounded in principles of love, respect, and self-improvement. His teachings are a beacon of light, guiding us towards a more enlightened and harmonious existence. Who truly is his imperishable glory, Bambi Baaba, you ask? He is unknown and unknowable. He is beyond comprehension, his essence transcending human understanding. His magnificence is boundless, rendering any attempt to define him futile. The act of questioning his identity presumes a capacity far beyond ours. Profound mystery is his imperishable glory. By accepting our limitations and the vastness of his being, we honor the profound and enigmatic nature of his existence. Here's what we know. Bambi Baaba, an advanced Ansensenist from Uganda, Africa, promotes cosmic spiritual wisdom. His teachings stress life's interconnectedness and harmonious living with the universe. He encourages practices for growth and collective well-being. Guiding others to higher awareness, he fosters compassion and sustainable living. His work aims to foster a global community united by shared values of compassion, wisdom, and sustainable living. Despite Africa being the cradle of humanity, it often faces misconceptions fueled by supremacist theories depicting it as the opposite of civilization. Africa's rich history is often denied by Western scholars, perpetuating stereotypes of Africans primitives. This portrayal is deeply ingrained in the collective psyche, depicting the Black individual as uneducable and uncivilizable. Shockingly, such exhibits were displayed in museums and human zoos during the late 19th and early 20th century. These displays heightened racial exploitation, presenting Africans as exotic others. Two notable examples are Ota Benga, a Congolese man displayed at the Bronx Zoo alongside the primates, and Sarah Bartman, a South African woman exhibited in Europe for public entertainment. These stereotypes, influenced by Darwin's evolutionist theory that considered whiteness as a mark of an advanced superior race, persist in modern media. Consequently, a damaging ideology emerged, suggesting that darker skin equates to being less human and therefore less human rights. This belief justified horrifying acts such as slavery, colonization, and dehumanization, all under the guise of a civilizing mission. This mindset cannot fathom the possibility of a spiritual leader emerging from Africa, labeled as a dark continent, conveniently overlooking its rich cultural heritage and spiritual depth. The emergence of Bambi Baaba, an incredible being with extraordinary spiritual purity, forces a re-evaluation of Africa's place in the global spiritual landscape. This is why his imperishable glory, Bambi Baaba, is often regarded as modern-day Africa's native prophet, messenger, and messiah, embodying the role of an advanced spiritual Ansensenist. Bambi Baaba's vision for Ssesamirembe City at the Nsiriko cosmic focal point near Lake Victoria is central to reviving a spiritually thriving Africa and promoting global peace. It champions the origins of human civilization in Africa and its bright future potential. Ssesamirembe City sparks a global spiritual and cultural renaissance, fostering unity and progress. As an advocate for unity and community upliftment, Bambi Baaba saw a city where everyone could thrive. His enduring faith in collective prosperity and his commitment to equity and inclusivity underscored his aspiration for a world built on these values. Bambi Baaba, since the outset, was a beacon of hope and spiritual purity. He focused on empowering Ssesamirembe, located at the most backward corner of Rakai district, with education, healthcare, and basic infrastructure. He envisioned a self-sufficient Africa, reliant on its own abundant resources, not on external aid. He emphasized that true development must originate internally. True to the saying, neighbors are known for offering help after the rain has ceased, not during its downpour when it's most needed, especially during heavy rainfall and your roof is leaking. Tragically, after his unexpected passing, his vision was hijacked and his dream city was jeopardized by impostors. Corruption aimed to cloud his noble intentions. This is the tale of Baaba's longing to build the Ssesamirembe City. However, his children and dedicated members of Sherulanda lineage, despite the challenges and corruption, are upholding his legacy. They're a beacon of hope, ensuring Bambi Baaba's vision endures. They firmly believe that their guide's vision is divine and infallible, as plans ordained by the divine never falter. The mysterious death of Bambi Baaba, a revered figure committed to improving people's lives, continues to stir reeling. His untimely demise has sent shockwaves through the Sherulanda community and beyond. The circumstances surrounding his death are disconcerting, with lingering suspicions and disturbing details. The discovery of poison in his system, confirmed by an Indian doctor in Uganda, indicates possible foul play. The recent death of Nabalinda, a key figure in Baaba's care, hints at a darker conspiracy. Known as Harriet Martin, Nabalinda was an experienced nurse, proficient in both conventional and alternative medicine. With Nabalinda on Bambi Baaba's side, it would have been nearly impossible for an assassin to poison Baaba without immediate detection. Further intriguing circumstance is added by the alleged accidental hit-and-run of Nurse Damina, who voiced serious concerns about Baaba's ill treatment during his final days. Bambi Baaba himself pinpointed on many occasions a certain family of harboring cursed seeds that were to destroy the Kigwa. Before her death, his mother, Mama Toyanze, sorrowfully blamed that same family for his tragic end. These testimonies weave a chilling tale of deliberate malevolence, where every detail aligns to reveal an unsettling truth. Collective accounts reveal a terrifying narrative of planned malice, showcasing the disturbing reality of human capacity for intentional harm. These testimonies depict premeditated evil through deliberate actions and calculated decisions. Each account highlights motives obscured by darkness and intentions shrouded in deceit, forming a chilling chronicle that compels us to confront the unsettling truth of deliberate harm. Psychological and psychiatric studies suggest that the first crime is the toughest due to moral and psychological hurdles. But when conquered and the conscience is subdued, it sparks a transformation, desensitizing the offender, skewing his ethics, and diminishing and banalizing guilt. It leads to a spiraling criminal pattern, to violent extremes. The criminal may feel accomplishment or power from his crimes. The more heinous the crime, the more satisfaction, reinforcing deviant behavior. And here you go. A sociopath is born. What began as a noble and divine undertaking morphed into a den of criminality. The shift from reverence to fear was punctuated by unexplained disappearances, the most notable being Mugabe. The community, once lively and hopeful, found itself cloaked in an unsettling quiet. Whispers about the encroaching darkness filled the air as people struggled to reconcile their past with the harsh present. The community now resembled a turkey farm, its residents oblivious to the looming danger to feed some dark forces, just as the turkeys are unaware of the impending slaughter on Thanksgiving Day. Each disappearance signified their sanctuary turning into a trap, increasing the sense of impending doom. The transformation of their utopic city of peace into a place of fear and mistrust wove a tragic tale of lost innocence, driven by the relentless pursuit of power by rogue impostors. The Kigwa community was plagued by a series of mysterious deaths, starting with the esteemed Tata Wabana, stirring speculation and sorrow. The sudden death of Mama Nazabu, Bambi Baaba's wife and mother of 9, deepened tragedy as impostors aimed to seize the Baaba's legacy. Babuda, son of the affluent Sadirila and Namita, passed, with whispers of an impostor inheriting their fortune. Mwebaza, granddaughter of Mama Nazabu, known for her vibrant personality, died under unclear circumstances, deepening community fear. Mwebaza, the proficient farmer, was appointed by Bambi Baaba as overseer of Kigwa plantations. Her task was to modernize these farms, enhancing their productivity. But this significant role made her a prime target for impostors. Her diligent management ensured efficient land use. However, like Nabalinda, Mwebaza's life was also endangered for the impostors to pillage the plantations under her care. The sudden death of Kinsiro, a vocal critic of the impostors, especially when it comes to squandering the land of the Kigwa, added to the community's loss. You have Vitami's brother, who also passed under unexplained circumstances. These continuous tragedies plunged the community into sorrow, confusion, and heightened the sense of impending dread. Where did these impostors originate, you may wonder? Baaba's dying sparked chaos in the community, with many claiming to his successors, wielding doubtful documents. Some declared they had unique messages from Baaba. There was talk of a second coming, similar to Christ's, suggesting Baaba was alive among them. This belief challenged the idea of an heir. If Baaba was alive, why an heir? This intrigue gave birth to numerous tales, each contributing to the enigma around Baaba's passing. The mystery around his death remains, with it being clear it wasn't natural. Odd happenings and a sequence of planned incidents suggest a scheme rather than a simple passing. On the flip side, these fraudsters, driven by avarice, hijacked Baaba's assets, exploiting every chance to accumulate wealth, neglecting his legacy and Uganda's inheritance laws. They twisted the law, forged papers, and intimidation to assert supremacy. They chased power by forging wills, causing great harm to Baaba's dependents. This narrative is unfortunately not unique. History is riddled with powerful individuals exploiting the vulnerable. The cruelty of the impostors mirrors Mengistu Haile Mariam, who overthrew Emperor Selassie of Ethiopia. Mengistu's regime shocked the world. The impostors disrespected Bambi Baaba's legacy, displaying no compassion. The parallels between these instances are striking. While different in context, they both underscore the destructive consequences of unchecked greed. The bogus heirs immediately began to exploit the inheritance of the Kigwa, off precious lands to the highest bidder. They ravaged a significant 200-acre forest, abundant with rare medicinal herbs discovered by Bambi. These herbs were pivotal in Bambi Baaba's invention of famous Ugandan medicines like Kesaranta and Kayingo. The impostors showed no respect for Baaba's wish to preserve the forest. They cut down ancient and rare trees for timber, pocketing the sale proceeds. They even burnt down the whole forest and leased the land for gain. The sacred cave of the ancients, where Bambi Baaba and his companions first arrived in Ssesamirembe, was desecrated. Trees symbolizing the pillars of the Serulanda lineage were cut down by the impostor heir, wiping out Baaba's vision. Sites like Muleki, a sanctuary for ceremonies, was destroyed, and Kirabo School was illegally taken. Numerous acres of land have been sold or leased dubiously. The 50-acre land of Burangasamera in New York is shrouded in mystery. The 200-square-mile land that President Museveni granted for Ssesamirembe City in gratitude to Bambi Baaba is enveloped in uncertainty. The details about this land allocation are unclear, leaving unanswered questions. The impostors suppress any potential dissent through intimidation. The focus has shifted from building Ssesamirembe City to finding a buyer for the next parcel of land, Bambi Baaba, dedicated to the city of Ssesamirembe. The land at Ssesamirembe was not only designated for the construction of Ssesamirembe City, but also envisioned as a cornerstone for sustainable development and community empowerment. It serves as a sacred sanctuary for welcoming back the African diaspora, particularly African Americans, descendants of Africans taken from their homeland. The city signifies a place of return, tackling challenges such as poverty, homelessness, and injustice. This reconnection with Africa promotes a sense of belonging, a place to call home, and historical identity. The initiative highlights ancestral bonds and encourages the African diaspora to reclaim their rich inheritance of resources across the continent. It invites them to reconnect with their kin in Africa, underlining their obligation to protect Africa's immense wealth for global benefit. Furthermore, the land is the home of the cosmic focal point Nsiriko, a sacred place revered for its spiritual significance and cosmic importance, or our beloved planet. Some of the land designated for the construction of Ssesamirembe City is situated within Buganda Land, an area with rich cultural heritage and historical significance. This location adds to Ssesamirembe City's focus on sustainability. The land was given by the Kabaka of Uganda, supporting this noble endeavor. This act reflects his vision for a prosperous, eco-friendly Buganda kingdom. When the kingship restoration in Uganda seemed impossible, His Highness Mutebi journeyed from London to Ssesamirembe to seek Bambi's wise counsel. This was pivotal, as a prophecy suggested post-Museveni's victory, Mutebi be reinstated as Kabaka. This prophecy marked a significant turning point in Buganda history, symbolizing the restoration of traditional leadership. This was a message Bambi conveyed to monarchists like Honorable Sabana Kizito. He emphasized the preservation of Buganda's cultural heritage and unity through traditional values. As Bambi predicted, events unfolded as foretold. Mutebi was reinstated as the Kabaka of Buganda, and other kingdoms like the Toro Kingdom also saw their reinstatement. This restoration highlighted a broader recognition and restoration of cultural heritage across Uganda. There is no question that his imperishable glory, Bambi Baaba's selfless dedication, has garnered him widespread admiration and respect throughout Uganda. The impostors showed blatant disrespect towards this cherished heritage. They laid waste to sacred spaces, set fires to valuable forests, and defiled the Cave of the Ancients by bringing down its sacred trees. Ignoring the community's beliefs, they attacked the respected Serulanda lineage. They trampled upon Baaba's legacy, causing irreparable damage and wiping out historical richness. Driven by greed, their actions resulted in squandering the Kigwa's assets, amounting to cultural genocide. These impostors, who arrived at Kigwa with nothing, now wield unchecked authority. They dispose of Kigwa's land at will, amassing vast wealth in the process. Their actions betray the trust and integrity they were supposed to embody. In doing so, they accumulate huge sums, filling their bottomless, greedy pockets with millions, betraying the trust and integrity of the institution they were meant to serve. We have unwavering faith in the legacy of Bambi Baaba moving forward. Uganda's judiciary system is functional. Imminent justice also operates. President Museveni, having reinstated expelled Ugandan Indians, stands as the beacon of hope for the preservation and fostering the legacy of Bambi Baaba, who, at the risk of his own life and the safety of his family and members of the Serulanda lineage, saved and protected President Museveni's family during the Liberation War in Uganda. Should the Uganda judiciary falter, imminent justice transcending human systems will uphold fairness. This justice, the most feared of, is infallible, delivered in myriad ways. The saying, "Who sow the wind, reap the whirlwind," encapsulates its essence. If, as allegations suggest, Bambi Baaba, Mugabe, Nabalinda, Demina, and others have been assassinated, the assassins may bear the brunt of this imminent justice. It operates with unmatched certainty, setting in motion the consequences of their actions, a principle akin to Newton's law. The day of reckoning is inevitable, and they will face the repercussions. Land, a unique asset, is immovable, and its true purpose will be realized when the time is right. Those who acquired the Kigwa land recklessly will face the fallout. The stolen land will inevitably be restored to its original destiny, to serve as the foundation of Ssesamirembe City. As karmic justice unfolds, the city will become a testament to the power of faith and this divinely guided endeavor. For those of Serulanda lineage, deviation from this directive is not an option. Building Ssesamirembe City is simply a divine mandate by the advanced beings led by the Ansensenist Bambi Baaba.